Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Finley. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big game. Comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some.
Timeout, Memphis.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Gators pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. The quarterback's got it on the option. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running with purpose. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of.
Oh, and nothing but green grass. Just trucks through the defender. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Fighting off the tackler. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll try the option play here. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On first down, it's play action. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to 33.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Memphis 14, Florida 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Finley. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They'll run the option. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Try to run it with the option. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Single back, takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the same runner's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking to scramble. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race at the 10. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score Memphis 21.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 18 set to kick it away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Finley. Looking for his back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Going for his running back. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. The Gators will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fair catch is made, but let's see what that flag was about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. And the back now goes in motion. Here's the option play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw. It's Finley. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They're going to run it here. Makes the defender miss. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll run it to the right side. Fighting him off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The punt team making their way on the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Finley. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run the option. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Memphis.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
but they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage that will tackle him at the 11-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll hand it off. That run moves the ball to the 16. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Third down after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. One down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The Gators churn out another first down. The offense going with the hurry up. It's an option look. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Memphis 28-14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback's got it on the option. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Back in motion now. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. So here we go. 4th quarter, cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Down he goes. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack gets the defense off the field. Here comes the punt team. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
Woo-hoo, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Finley. Dump ball's caught by the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the option play here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And they'll use the ground game here. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's the spin move. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Tigers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Gators looking to run some tempo here.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. 3rd down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The Gators pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Finley. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Under heavy pressure. Hit as he throws it. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue.